So in life, there maybe a time, or has been a time, we have dreamed about something. And in the middle stages of your life, wherever that is, wherever you think that is, those are the times where you need to start taking accountability and start, making that a reality, making it an actualization, a part of your life where it's a real, like, construct or idea that you have built in your mind or in the land that you are were given or have bought or claimed or conquered. That is the whole point, right, of being in the middle stages of your life. Is the time where you need to do most conquest and a little less dreaming and more focus on the future that you are hoping to build for yourself. So when you hit, older ages, you're doing better, you're just stronger, you're built better. And that's what I'm here to do in this video, is to show you how to actually do that. Um, what I also want to remind you of is that there really isn't a God out there that's going to help you. Buddha isn't going to help you. Jesus isn't going to help you. Muhammad, like all these people, they're not going to help you necessarily. It's cute to read their books and stuff. It's cute, but what's really going to help you is you, gaining knowledge. Gain knowledge from them, but they're not going to, step out of heaven and help you. That's just a dream that, so many people have, but that's not going to happen. You have to be, in some sense, your own God. You know what I mean? And that's really what has to happen. But in a lot of ways, I wouldn't say God, because man is a weak entity. We get sick, we get diseased very easily. We have millions of diseases and very little cures, and so we just have to notice that it's about taking the weak entity that you are and putting it in places where you can get stronger, bolder, quicker, faster, and that's really what we're here to do. It's a battle of wit and courage, to make your dreams come true. That's really what it is. It's how fast can you really put down the insecurities, how fast can you put down the mental blockages, the mental insanity, and get back to what really is the marker of true knowledge, which is the conquest of really danger and insecurity. When you do this, it puts you forth into the world, a brighter star and a brighter light, I'd say more, that people can look to and hold as a, just something to maybe agree with or even disagree with. And that is a good thing. Both are good in this world. Disagreement is just as good as agreement. When you have both those in society, I think if free speech is definitely going to be a byproduct or maybe a product before, I think it's more of a product before that allows the disagreement and the agreement. So just remember this when you are out in the world and you really don't want free speech. Remember, it is a process of unfolding dreams. Remember that's what the fuck pure free speech is for, is the unfoldment of inner dreams. That is the purpose of free speech. Make sure that your dreams that you dream about are helping you challenge yourself. Remember, challenge yourself. People are always worried about challenging other people. I'm going to compete with this person. In some respects, you need to challenge yourself. Can you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and get that done? Can you? It's a challenge. Can you complete to it? Can you rise to the occasion at 4 o'clock in the morning and get that essay turned in? Can you do that? It's going to be a challenge. That's the point in this world, is to have challenges, conquestable challenges. That is the point. You need to be better. You need to be stronger. You need to just feel better about taking on challenge. Also, you need to have, this will help you with your ideal self, the self in your imagination, or really deep in your soul, that that you drive to strive to be. When you really focus on trying to be your ideal self, whatever that is, you can really, forget about, the little insecurities, and forget about, certain, negative things in the world. When you're trying to actualize your inner ideal, that's the real purpose. People have ideals about, different things, like ideal house, ideal clothes, ideal, girlfriend, boyfriend, all these things is really, can that thing be actualized, is really big. When you're young, you probably have ideals about women or men, but mainly about women, I'd say more, is where you have an ideal, and it's not it can't be actualized because that thing is just too, it's too just not real. And when you realize, well, as you get older, you have to realize that ideal about someone or something needs to be able to be actualized. When you change yourself to be an actualizer, to actualize what is real and not something that is fake, to something crazy. Like, don't dream too big. Don't dream so big that it just doesn't, that you never feel good about yourself. Dream little by little. Dream about what you're capable of. What society, you know, society might have a toll on you, but just focus, on what can be actualized and what can be real. Don't focus on something that's just out there, like just out there with the wind. Like, just no. Focus on what can be actualized, and when you actualize something, worship it. Okay, that's how it goes. Actualize something, know what that is, and focus on it, and keep on growing and growing and growing till you hit the grave. Okay. Also, your future self, your ideal self, can also change. You know what I mean? With the resources in this world and stuff like that, with the money around, with the food around, your ideal self needs to reflect the resources in this world. Okay? Your ideal self needs to be, if you've got $100 million, then you gotta be, then just focus on, what would be a billionaire. You know what I mean? If you're poor and just can't really, then focus on, how to become a millionaire. Let that be your ideal self. You don't gotta chase the billions. You know what I mean? It's all about, as a lot of times it's about resources. What resources you have at the table, can that, in the future, equate to the ideal self that you really want? It all depends on what you're capable of, and what loads and stress levels and heartache you can bear. Remember, it's all the stuff you need to, it's all the things you need to bear that really can actualize, the true person that you're really going for. So that is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe. I need subscribers, like every other YouTuber. But I hope that you can really, come away from this video and really think about what you want to actualize in this world. Even if you're old, just what do you want to actualize for the last walks on this planet and the last breaths you will take? What is the last thing you're going to actualize? We're waiting to see. That's really what it comes down to. So hopefully you like this video. Please subscribe, and peace.